need to make the announcement about if we need to have a day off or not. So we need to F5 refresh the website all the time
Okay.
to see if we have a day off. But when I start to ride motorcycle from my company to back home,
Uh-huh.
my county haven't announced that the day off. But after I just back home, and my parents told me that yeah, I got a day off tomorrow. Yeah.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah. So maybe I can figure out something to do tomorrow, or
So
maybe just take a rest. Yeah.
you have 3 days off. Wow, that's great.
Yeah, but if there will be a heavy rain,
Hmm.
thundering.
Hmm.
I don't know. I think I can only stay home for the safe reason.
Hmm. But it's okay, having a rest, that's a great deal already, right?
Yeah, exactly. Maybe the Ken. Do
Hmm.
you know that Ken? My friend.
Yes.
He just asked me if I want to go to rock climbing tomorrow. If the rock climbing the place
Hmm.
is available. He asked me if I want to go to. Yeah, I say if I need to use the motorcycle, I think a heavy rain. I don't want to go out. She just tell me that he can drive me there. He can drive the car
Hmm. Okay.
to pick me up to the place because after the last time I told him how to go bouldering, I mean the rock climbing, but follow the specific route,
Hmm.
the exercise, and then I think he really love it. Yeah. So right now, every time if we are available, if we have channel day off, he will ask me to go bouldering
Hmm.
every time.
Hmm. I think that's a great idea because if it's raining, you're indoor, so which
Yeah,
means
yeah.
which means you'll
But I
definitely
don't know if the place is also
open.
day off too.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, so maybe you make a phone call to ask if they are available, open or not.
Hmm. Okay. But then if they will be open, definitely there will be less people who will be going there, right?
I don't know because that's indoor exercise, so maybe a lot
Okay.
of people wow, it's a great opportunity
So there are.
to do.
Mhm.
Yeah, bouldering, yay! So wow, a lot of people. I'll be shocked. I hope not if we want to go. Yeah.
So most likely there are two possible things that might gonna happen if the place is open. Second, I know if it's raining hard, sometimes people doesn't want to go out, right? They just wanted to
Yeah.
stay home. So pretty much, if that's the case, it can be there's a lot of people for some who wanted to, stay out even though it's raining, or
Mm,
if the place would be, few people who will be going there. So
yep.
just let me know then what would be our findings.
Okay. Next class, I will
So,
let you know.
so you're
Yeah.
gonna go then tomorrow? Have you decided?
Not yet because it depends on the rain and also the place
Yeah,
is
yeah,
open or not.
I see.
Yeah, so maybe I will keep in touch with my friend
Hmm.
and we will maybe afternoon.
Hmm.
In the afternoon, we'll have to make a phone call to the place, the boundary place, and check that the open or not. Then I will ask my friend. Yeah.
I forgot you mentioned before the price or the fee if you go
Uh,
bouldering.
the the fee, because we buy the ticket, 20 tickets, that's a coupon
Uh-huh.
discount about, so maybe right now, see, six, seven, maybe $7
Okay.
once, yeah.
And that would be for how many hours?
No, there are no time limit.
Ah, okay. So pretty much that's
But
good.
how to say, because sometimes you don't know the technique
Mm-hmm.
and you will use too many threads to do the wrong thing.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe you after 1 hour you are out of energy.
Okay.
Yeah. So so every time I told my friend, told them how to go bouldering, I will try to make them use some
Mm-hmm.
technique and because I hope them can spend much more time in just one ticket, because at my first time I only spent 1 hour,
Mm-hmm.
1 hour, and I'm out of energy. I can do nothing. So every time right now I will teach a new guide. I hope then try to achieve like 2 hours. So I will keep in talking, keep teaching them. Oh, you can watch your food and don't rely on your hand. Try to use your foot
Mm-hmm.
instead of your hand. Yeah. So say $7 and no time limit, no limitation, and yeah, it depends on yourself, your skill. Yeah,
Or maybe.
maybe uh, maybe I only 2 hours. I right now I spend 2 hours every time there and really tired.
So
You
is
know.
that 2 hours? Do you do bouldering for straight 2 hours or do you take a break within that 2 hours?
Sure, because there are different routes,
Mm-hmm.
so like different level. So level 0, level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 till 10, till 9. Yeah, and right now I can only uh, pondering the level 0 to 2, level 2,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe it depends on the boundary place. Maybe this place there 5 roads for level 1 and 5 for level 2. So maybe I will finish all the level 0, then I will try the level 1 and then level 2. But sometimes you will face some level 2 you cannot finish, so you will try it again and again. And because you take a lot of effort to do that, so sometimes after you finish the route, we'll take a break for maybe 5 minutes. It depends on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
If you think you are okay, you can try it again. Yeah.
Okay. So
And
my other question here is that I think if it's just your first time to do bouldering, that's in a time we're in, since you don't know yet the technique, right? Like you said,
yep,
so definitely you still automatically feel exhausted after, just an hour. But then since
yep,
you're doing it frequently or whenever you're available, which means your body has already adjusted to that kind of, activities that you're doing.
yep, exactly. But at first time, my colleague Will teach me a little bit skill, but we are both learning, So maybe I can finish level 1, maybe 2, maybe and we all can finish 2 or 3. Yeah. so he is level up than me, so he can teach me something, and then I can teach a new guy like a beginner. So we are still learning right now. So because I don't ask somebody to teach me, only my friends. So right now I only watch the YouTube because there are some YouTuber will teach you how to do some specific move movement and some techniques, some skill to do that. Yeah.
Okay. So, another question that I have here, is the typhoon still within the area of Taiwan, or is it?
Sure, I think right now maybe the nearest is tomorrow, maybe tonight. I don't know because there's a how to say the sea what's the term sea warning or maybe the land warning. How do you call this? Did you know that
Um, what?
the sea warning or emergency? If there's comes a typhoon, they will make an announcement about the warning,
Uh-huh.
like sea warning. And if the typhoon is landing the island, there will gonna be a land warning.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Because tonight the government make an announcement about the land warning. So so just like the typhoon is almost here, yeah, approaching to the Taiwan. So maybe tomorrow is the worst weather and thundering all day.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So, well, here in our place, it's also been raining hard all day, and the
Is there a typhoon?
well, it will be out from the area,
Oh, okay.
Philippine area
Oh.
of responsibility by tomorrow, but till the whole day it's been raining hard, it's been windy, so pretty much we're hoping that the weather will be a
Okay.
bit, better tomorrow, but I doubt.
Because um Pacific, there's about three typhoons around here. You know, one is approaching Taiwan, and the other is approaching Japan, and the other is on the sea, on the ocean. So there are three typhoons right now nearby. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we'll just hope that the weather will be, better.
Um, and mm,
Well, the good thing with you is that you
hope
had this opportunity to have a,
one day off
yeah, that's what I like because,
to do something I want to do.
but your company, is that a government company or it's a private company? I,
We're a private company,
Private. Because,
but we follow the rule of the
uh,
government. Yeah.
because I just remember before when I'm still working as a, uh,
Yeah.
in a private company. And since it's actually an outsourcing company, it's a US company. It's like we're customer service, right? That we need to
Yeah.
offer our service to foreigners, especially Americans. So even though it's
Uh,
been raining hard here in the Philippines, it's like we are still.
you're still working.
Yeah, that's why they told that we are like waterproof, you know. Even though it's been raining, it's like we
Uh-huh.
really have to go to work.
So you still need to go to work, or maybe you can work at home.
No, we cannot work at home because the
Wow. how about the traffic? If there's a heavy rain or maybe the
You know what?
flu?
Even though there's flood, it's like s-
Uh-huh.
some employees will just, will just force.
Use a boat, jeep.
Well, technically, some of them will
You,
not go home. They will stay at the office. Yeah.
oh, oh,
So
oops.
free food is
Okay.
actually provided. I no
How
towels.
about how can they take the shower? No, no more
There
shower.
there is a shower provided also,
Wow. Wow. Okay. The company hope you can stay
but
treat the company as a
but
whole.
it's not. Unlike my previous company, there's really intended for you to take a shower. It's really very. Uh, it's a very friendly company because at the back of the building there's a playground. I mean, there's a court, and there's like, it's like an arcade wherein you could play billiards, you could play, um, you know, basketball.
Wow. Okay.
Um, there's a time limit.
Like a gym for you to do some exercise.
Yeah. Exercise. I think none. But more of it's like game, it's like car. It's like a simulation of a car. You could actually play there. The basketball thing. Uh, yeah, it's
Ah,
just like
okay.
an arcade. And I love that, my previous company, because everything is actually provided. So every time we have an hour break, we had an opportunity to play. You could relax. And I often play basketball thing. So it's kind
Huh?
of relaxing also. So in that previous company that I have, even though it's raining hard, there's typhoon, it's very convenient to stay at the office. Unlike the other company that I stayed, they will just improvise a shower room so you could take a shower, but technically it's like, um they just have to make it that employee can, um have an opportunity to take a bath, even though, yeah,
Mm,
it's raining hard. But they will never really cancel, work, even though it's raining or even though there's typhoon.
mm.
That is why,
So there are no day off
right?
the whole year.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm
Okay.
amazed that your company is actually, they can do that.
Hmm.
So they really do care about their employees, not just by earning and earning or having,
Yeah.
it's not just merely about business. So that's
Hmm.
good.
Okay. But one of my colleague is still nervous because tomorrow he is gonna release a firmware to the customer Huawei. So he is is a little bit nervous about tomorrow. If we have a day off, so he will not. He doesn't need to release the firmware, but we don't have a day off. Yeah, he need to try to prepare the firmware to customer.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Uh, so right now, yeah, is pass.
Okay.
No, no release.
All right.
If there are something issue, please wait for next week
Mhm.
till next week. Yeah.
Excuse me?
Okay. All right. So that's good to hear. Alrighty. So let's move on with our discussion. Wow, we're very fast in completing Unit 4. So basically, it's more of
Yeah.
like mini test and additional tips. So right now, we'll continue with the announcement. So now, since you mentioned earlier that your government announced that you will have a day off, or um, work tomorrow will be canceled. So Do you have any idea how they start the announcement? Based on your,
Okay.
sometimes it depends on what is the topic, but here this is about the weather condition and work will be canceled.
Okay. Okay, because I will find the information on the website by the
Mhm.
government, and the topic is if you how to say if you wait a minute, stop working or class tomorrow or not. I don't know how to to describe the
Mhm.
term. And then on the page on the website, there are the list about the county, like Hsinchu County, Taipei County, and New Taipei
Mhm.
County. And then the next column there will be today you need to go to work and class. Tomorrow you need to go to
Mhm.
class and work, and maybe some county. Right now my county, the next column is tomorrow stop
Mhm.
working and
Mhm.
class, no class, no work. Yeah. So right now I think that's the way our government made the announcement, and maybe the uh, leader, how to say the term, the leader of the county. I forgot the term. Uh, oh, the mayor. The
Mhm.
mayor. Sometimes the mayor will use the Facebook, the Facebook to make the announcement,
Oh.
to tell the resident about if we are gonna have a day off or not
Uh-huh.
tomorrow. Yeah. But right now, the most convenient is use the website because that's the latest information all the time. And but I think it's still very convenient for you, for everyone to watch the
Mhm.
news, because the news will update the information all the time. Yeah. So I think you can watch the news and watch the government website, and maybe your county mayor's Facebook. Yeah, yeah. That maybe a three way to get the information.
Okay. So if you're, let's say you are working at a government and you are assigned to make an announcement, how do you think, or
Hmm.
how are you gonna start the announcement then? Based on how
Uh,
we've discussed with,
okay, uh, so I need to make the announcement to who?
let's
To
say, yeah.
everyone.
First, let's have with the cancellation of no classes for tomorrow.
Okay, okay. Uh, okay, at first I need. I think there. I don't need to use. Excuse me. Like I need to. Like, hello everyone. No, it's weird. Mm, wow, it's a little
All right,
difficult.
so before you move on to making an announcement, let's just try to go over this
Uh,
first, the culture mode. Okay, so
Okay.
can you just read it
Culture mode.
first?
Okay. When giving news to groups of Customers, it is common to start with "May I have your
Mhm.
attention, please?" If the news is unpleasant, say "I'm sorry to tell you," or "I'm afraid I have to
Mhm.
announce that." If you are requesting something, say "Please." Thank the customers at the end. Thank you for your
Okay.
attention.
So this is more of like general thing, but it's definitely different on what I'm requesting you to do, that having or giving an announcement that classes tomorrow will be canceled.
Yep.
Okay, so most likely it's like a general announcement directly to, let's say, parents of students or even the students itself. Okay. This one, group of customers, definitely it's not. So, um, this is more of like you are in a certain place. Let's say like your
Yep.
example yesterday. I mean 2 days ago, it's on a supermarket, right? Okay, so
Right.
for parents of students or student itself, so you could get a start with, what do you think?
You mean I'm in a class?
hmm So if you're gonna go back to page number 8, learn by doing announcement. Number 2.
Okay. I'm afraid that tomorrow's class is canceled by the weather because of the typhoon is approaching, and the government is landing is making an announcement of learn typhoon landing warning, so no more class tomorrow. So be care of your yourself and try to do the protection of typhoon preparing typhoon preparing. Yeah, and thank you for your attention.
Okay. So this is more of like you are having a broadcast. It's like a live
Yeah,
announcement,
kind
right?
of. Yeah, yeah. I try to give me the broadcast about in the school.
Uh-huh, right.
There broadcast to
Mhm.
every classroom, and you will hear something from
Mhm.
the machine. Yeah, the broadcast.
Um, I can't remember what school is that, or because there's like a certain school wherein they will automatically announce something, and that's gonna be in every classroom. Is that in Japan or is it in somewhere in China or Korea? Do you have any idea? Or do you have that kind of thing in Taiwan?
You mean the broadcast?
No, yeah, broadcast. I,
You mean there's a machine in the also a smaller machine in
yeah,
every
it's
classroom.
like
Did you mean that?
I think it's in Japan.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think in Taiwan we have that too.
Okay, so it's like if
And okay, it's like when the how to say the
mhm,
the teacher or maybe the president of the school person, they want to ask some student, ask them to go to
mhm,
their place, and maybe they will use the bouquet to do
broadcast.
that,
Yeah. hmm
broadcast to do that.
Or
Yeah.
normally it's gonna be the principal of the school who will announce that. Okay. So you could start. So
Yeah.
like if you started, I'm afraid that tomorrow's class is canceled or tomorrow class will be canceled due to very bad weather condition. So we're requesting
Oh.
everyone to take precautionary. um, ways to keep you safe from the storm or from heavy rain. So whenever you need anything or if you need any help, you could reach us anytime. Then, you could also provide a direct line, if in case it's an emergency, right? So those kind of stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
that's a live broadcast. But what if about it's just like on
Oh,
the
yeah.
news?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
On the news. Okay. I just Google a website news about typhoon and the announcement like update all the time. The update all the time. The wind and rain is how to say achieve the standard. I don't know, achieve the standard. So there's 7 county made an announcement about stop working and class. Yeah.
So what did you observe there? How they deliver the announcement? What have you noticed?
Just I think on news, maybe newspaper or TV or maybe online, they will tell me the information
Okay, directly,
directly.
or it's very straightforward, right?
Yeah, yeah, triple. So they don't use like, may I have your attention? A lot of word like this and thank
Mm-hmm.
you. A lot, yeah, no more the scene. They just tell me that, oh, okay, no class. What's the company? No class, no word. Yeah, and why is that? Oh, what's the typhoon? And where is the typhoon gonna go? What's the route? Yeah,
So,
or what's the weather tomorrow? Yeah, only tell me the information.
so first reason why they're canceling a certain class or work because of the weather, and then so that's the reason, weather condition. Second, what area are affected, right? Okay.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
second,
Yeah.
I mean third, it's for students or canceling classes, what are the levels? Because sometimes here in the Philippines, even though it's been raining hard, so normally what was being canceled, it's more of the elementary, high school, but sometimes for college students, they are still required to go to school.
Wow. So only mentally they have day
For
off.
some, yeah, even let's say if there's no class or if there's really typhoon signal, that's gonna time that will cancel um let's say government workers, elementary, high school, and college. Again, that depends on the typhoon signal. So let's say if just typhoon signal number 1, so pretty much college students still required to
Okay.
go to school.
Wow. So how about if you need to go? There are no how to say no class, but you need to go to
Yeah,
work.
that's
How
also
about that?
possible.
But right now in Taiwan, if you are no class and you need to go to work, a lot of parents also, how to say, are very annoyed because you need to pick your student,
Mm-hmm.
your children after right now, just like there are no class in this afternoon because only right now
Mm-hmm.
achieve the level
Right.
to stop class, but I'm still need to work. So how about that? I need to only take the day off in the afternoon by myself to pick my children because he or she is of caste.
Yes, that can be possible also. So the parent still needs to go to work, although their children's classes was canceled.
Well, that's
It
really
is, right?
annoying.
And sometimes there are the announcement is sometimes delayed. So the children already go to school,
Yeah.
but eventually,
Yeah, exactly. So there's a lot of news about the parents are really angry because they are drive the student
uh-huh.
to the school. Then in front of the door, then the teacher tell them, "Oh, no
Yeah, it does
class."
happen, right?
So the children back home.
Okay.
Wow.
So there are a lot of reasons actually, right? Whenever you're doing announcement. Any other examples do you think of? So yesterday you've mentioned about announcing a child is missing, looking for her or his parents. Second, can you still remember what are the other examples you mentioned that you need to make an announcement? Uh, delay of flights, right? Or yeah, you need,
Yeah.
or you need to
Delay of
switch an airplane or
airplane or
yeah,
maybe the
yep,
gate.
okay. What else?
In my company, sometimes there were some tests about the
Is it drug
what's
test?
one minute.
Ah,
Fire
okay, yep.
drill. Yeah, there's a fire drill, so they'll use a broadcast to make the announcement, but they will tell us, oh, if you it's the
Mm-hmm,
normal
mm-hmm.
fire drill test, so you can ignore the information.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Any other announcement?
Mm,
So let's say your company is
oh,
hiring. Yeah, they need to hire new
hiring.
employees, or let's say they need to hire
Ah, okay.
um, someone who would take a higher position. Those kind of announcements.
Oh, like get a
Yeah.
promotion. Okay, maybe yeah, I got the promotion, and they'll use the envelope.
Hmm.
Yeah, and there's the paper, and they will say, okay, dear Mr. Huang, because of your hard working, and then we will give you a promotion to I don't know what's the term, level two. No, I don't know because there are different engineer level, maybe normal engineer and mm, wait a minute, senior engineer, and maybe right now I'm promoted to the level senior engineer, so my pay is how to say, my pay is update to another count, another numbers, and will write it in the envelope on the
But
paper.
normally that's
Yeah.
confidential, right? They don't normally announce that. It's just you. and the
Yep, yep. But you can only
right.
know the thing because there are how to say there are two paper. The first paper is black. They will cover the whole information, and you can open up the envelope and then see the confidential
Okay.
info.
How about, did you experience that your company will change the name? Yeah.
Change the
Let's say,
name. Now, my company didn't change the name, but my department have
okay.
changed
So
the
did
name.
they make any some sort of announcement about the changes?
Yeah, they
Okay.
use
So
email.
what can you remember about that announcement?
So, okay, I think my company will send everyone, the employees, the email about the um, what's the term? Like kind of hello everyone. Here's the organization modified or maybe changed information, and there's a picture or maybe the pattern. No, not pattern. The structure of our organization. Which leader is changed, and then they will tell you, oh, who the blah 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 is out of this company, so who is gonna be promoted to the place to the station. Yeah, and maybe that's the organization changed. And about our department, they will tell because the department name changed, so the department two will change modify to department one. So before we are uh, software five. Okay, we are research department three and software five. And right now, my department the name is department two and software one.
Okay.
Yeah. So they will tell you, oh yeah, the organization gonna change the name. So please use the new one to replace the older. Yeah.
Okay. So first off, this is how they start the announcement. So I'm adding here on the next page, last page, I think. Yeah, page 9. So for weather
Yep, that's
conditions,
page.
so in the event of bad weather or other emergency, be advised that blah 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 blah. You know, the additional information. And then, since we're discussing about the change of the name of a company, this one, it's a change of a company. They started it with because.
Oh,
Can you read it?
sure. The first is in the event of bad weather or other emergency, the void that something. Yeah, and then because of our recent software acquisition, we are
We are
changing our
changing.
name.
Changing.
We are
Okay.
changing
So
our
for
name.
some, that's how they're started. What else?
Okay.
So it's very direct. It's very, you know, straightforward, right? How about change of address,
Right.
business address also? What if, oh, this one. It's um, announcement because of holidays. Yeah, holiday.
But holiday.
Let's say Christmas. If you celebrate Christmas. So this is, I have here a very nice example. You can read it.
Sure. Please note that all company offices will be closed December 24th to 27th. We will reopen Monday, December 29th, and close again for December 31st and January 1st. We wish you all the warmest of holiday cheer.
That's why it's an
Oh,
announcement,
okay.
right? For, let's say, restaurants.
Yeah, yeah. Because in Taiwan, Christmas we don't have day
Oh
off,
yeah,
so
right.
so we are not so we are not familiar with this kind
Well,
of
this is
announcement.
for you
And
guys.
yeah,
It's actually Chinese New Year. Hmm.
exactly. So I think maybe I can treat this one like the same with our New Year, Chinese New Year. Yeah, so there are some shop they are not or vendor they are not open.
Okay.
Yeah, on Chinese New Year. Yep, I think that's the same
Okay. How about
announcement.
this? Oh, that's one. It's it's a complete
Ooh,
announcement. Now, just the
okay.
start. So this is for job
This,
opening.
uh, okay. The technical support division has positions open for two technical support representatives in the Springfield
This is
office.
job opening.
Job opening.
This is due to
There's
bad weather and
weather
holiday
holiday.
closing. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah,
What else do you
holiday
think?
closing.
What about, do you have this employee
Uh,
training or
yep, yep.
do they
Yeah, every
announce
time
it to?
because they
Uh-huh.
send us the email. So there was okay. There's a class about blah blah blah, like training
Uh-huh.
your English skill, maybe your mentality, and something else, and they will um, encourage everyone, every employee to go to take the class. Yeah.
Okay. I have here several examples. Uh, okay, so this is one. Let's say this is for training.
This one training a representative from Dome Machine will be in the shop on Tuesday at 2:30 to demonstrate the advanced features of our new computer-assisted milling machines.
Okay, and this is, it's gonna be the human resource.
Gen Gen of human resources will be offering training entitled "Your Company, Your Workforce" on Tuesday, October of 14 at 6:30 p.m.
Okay.
in the
Okay, so this
conference
is
room.
your computer. You read it earlier.
Your
Company.
computer.
Your company. It's your computer, your workhorse on
Uh,
Thursday. Yeah. So pretty much.
okay. Your computer, your workforce.
I like the title, especially if you're like
Yep.
you're a software engineer, right? So your computer is the main,
Yep.
um, how do you say that? It's your very main device for you to do your task, right? Without what
Yep.
if
Yep.
there's
Right.
no electricity? Then definitely you cannot use your computer. Or what if your computer or your laptop is not working? Then definitely you cannot do your test, right?
Maybe we have a day
Another day
off.
off.
I don't know. Because sometimes we are out of electricity, so we are like, hooray, yeah, no more class, no more work. And after half hours, and yeah, just come
So
back.
do they do
Oh,
that?
oops. Yeah, that's
Do
work.
they do that at
Huh?
your work or
What?
at your
Do what?
company?
Yeah, we will celebrate like 5 minutes. Oh, no work, because sometimes like e- even no network. I mean, sometimes we need the okay, in our company we
Mm-hmm.
use like
Right,
Gmail as our email. So sometimes we
right.
cannot connect to the Google, so we can use the email, and maybe we can use our laptop, and maybe our electricity. So we will celebrate a few minutes,
Really?
maybe few hours. Oh, okay, let's go to have a
Okay.
snack.
Wow.
Yeah, and chat with some some
Okay.
some friends, some colleagues, and but after the
Uh-huh.
the, the issue is fixed, and then oh, so we need to
Okay.
go back to work. So sad.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
Well, for you guys, it's just more of chatting, right?
yeah,
But on my previous company,
yeah.
most of the employees, for some, it's like they're gonna take a smoke break. They call it smoke break. You know, they're gonna step out of the company or the vicinity and have a smoke. Imagine that. Yeah, because for some,
Oh, okay. I think one of my colleagues, because I don't like
don't like smoking.
smoke, and so
Hmm.
yeah, I don't like smoking, so I don't do that. But one of my colleague, he is really love it. So before the dinner, he have one, and after dinner, he needs to have
Oh.
one. So
Mhm.
so maybe a day he need to go smoking like
Six
five or
sticks,
six
5 or
times,
6 sticks a day. Wow.
6 times, 6 times. Yeah, because uh when
Hmm.
he wakes up, that's first, and then lunch, before lunch, after lunch, before dinner, after dinner, and before
Hmm.
before going to bed. So six, yeah,
Wow.
right, six
That's
a
too
day.
much. Well,
Smoking,
for some,
smoking break.
mm,
His smoking break is, yeah,
because for
six
some,
times.
they
That's
say
amazing.
that smoking is a way for them to release their stress.
Yeah, yeah, to release and